Okay, let's do
Oh no. Oh no!
Oh, she's back. Our beautiful pop
You
star
caught me eating a
is
ched.
back.
It's the podcast. What are you doing? We're meant to be on air. There's no
We
food in
were
the studio.
We were just in the middle of a chat.
You're in the
Do you
middle of
re-
a shed.
Do you remember what you? Do you remember
You
you
okay?
literally just said the most revolting thing I've ever heard, and then turned the microphones on? So
I
I
didn't.
thought I was safe, popping a little teeny tiny ched.
With a little bit of real
In my
pecorino
mouth.
cheese on there.
It says it on the box with real pecorino cheese.
God, you guys talking about cheese? They're pretty.
Well,
they're
Ched
pretty
should
bland.
sponsor the entire show. I know it's
I'd like them with some cheese and a tomato on them.
no.
A bit of Vegemite.
Nah.
A bit of Vegemite on ched would be amazing with the tomato and a little bit of salt.
Did you see over the weekend, controversially, Nigella Lawson's in town for Vivid? And
Yeah.
you know how she made the Marmite pasta?
Which I love.
She controversially said this on Sunrise with one of my favourites, David Woywood. He said
love him.
he's so good. He's
Oh,
really
you
coming
sound
to
like
his own.
Michaela Cash just then.
Oh, I love him.
He's really coming to his
I
own.
love David Woywood.
He's coming to his own. They call him Woy. Anyway, she revealed that as a British woman, she prefers Vegemite over Marmite.
Good girl,
Oh, no,
good
she
girl,
did.
Nigella, good girl. Yeah, because my mum is a real she's very loves to let us know that she's British
Oh, so
and
it's
she
like
prefers
Marmite.
Marmite. And we're like, okay, Mama, we
Marmite's
want Vegemite.
Like Marmite's poo.
I'll have it, but I'll have marmalade if I'm in the UK. I love
You're
this
having something that
marmalade.
starts with mom.
You are the patent bearer of the group because it'd be nice if you started wearing pants.
That's true. HR are going to give me a call any moment now.
Do some people put Vegemite in their bolognese? That's a thing,
Yes,
right?
I do. I put it
That's
in
what
my
you- that's
sauce.
your-
Yeah.
Serious?
Yeah, it's great. It's one of
For
my
your
tricks.
world famous.
In my world famous, and a bit of milk.
Well, actually, we're doing Where Was the Milk very soon, so I would like you to bring that to the table, please.
Yeah.
In my world famous bolognese.
There you go.
My secret ingredient in my bolognese is Worcestershire sauce.
Oh, yeah, I've
Very
used that
salty,
before.
very sweet, very delicious. And more than you'd think. Not just a dash, actually.
Quite a lot.
No, not quite a lot. Not just a dash. Just a little bit more than a dash.
Like
I know someone that puts sweet chili sauce in theirs.
No,
Iams. Yuck.
no.
Like, it's a very interesting one, but it is delicious. They make a good bolognese.
I always do the same joke when I get the soy sauce out of the pantry. I go, I'll kick them out while you're down, don't you?
Pecorino, speaking of cheese,
We should do
pecorino
fun-
cheese in there is good.
We should do fun jokes
yes.
that you'd make to yourself around the house.
Oh, that's fun.
I can't say any of mine.
Yeah.
I'll get cancelled.
Yeah, I always do my one when one of you goes to the bathroom. I do mention my name, you'll get a good seat.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a classic.
Every single
That's
time.
fun. I always walk into the lounge room with the kids like I just walked on the set of Graham Norton.
Oh, it
Again,
must
that
be
red
fun in
chair.
your house.
It is real fun. I have a character called Big Papa too, but I can't
Do
do the
you?
voice on the podcast.
No, please don't.
No.
But,
We all know where you're going with that.
Yeah.
Definitely.
But if
don't
the
do
kids, enjoy it.
oh, Big
et
Papa
cetera.
is a big hit at the house.
Really?
Papa.
Oh, yeah. Big
Headlines
Papa's
each
hit.
night.
Your kids love popping on a voice, don't they?
They really
They
do.
really do.
Yep.
Yeah, like apple doesn't fall far from the tree.
No,
or whatever
no.
Yeah.
that expression.
Well, we've covered all the bases here. Happy Monday, guys. Enjoy the podcast.
Just going to go back to my cheds.
Yeah, yum.
Hello, podcasters. Welcome to the podcast.
Hey, bitches.
Hey, pod.
Podcast.
Yo, yo. Welcome to Monday afternoon.
Hi, friends.
Hello.
And we are in your ears.
Yes, I was going to say, it's very easy to get around on the roads today. Something going on.
Yeah.
Well,
public holiday
not in
Sydney.
Queensland and WA, but everywhere else. Happy King's birthday, long weekend.
Because it used to be Queen's birthday long weekend, of course, and that was a big weekend for my community. They really go hard. And you know what? It hasn't stopped them. They still
of
went very
course.
hard
Yas
over the
King.
weekend. Yas King.
Yes, King. Look at you over there doing a little bit of preparation.
I know. I've written down 2 notes for
Cute.
my
What's
first
your-
story in the show.
What's your note?
Prepping.
Oh,
Who
you
do
know,
you
I just
think
want to
you
be
are?
prepared and, ready to go, ready to rock.
prepared.
Well, you just said to me something very curious in the office. Like today is your Super Bowl.
Today is my Super Bowl. It is the Tony Awards. It's, I think, 2 a.m. in New York, and the after parties are kicking on. And I do Australia's own Sarah Snook
Yes.
won the Tony for.
Excuse me, you're not pronouncing it properly.
What is it? Is it Snook?
Have a listen to, this is Jodie Foster
Yeah.
saying her name. This is not at the Tonys, but just recently.
Yeah.
Emmy goes to Sarah Snook, Succession.
And then you go, okay, that's just Jodie Foster. Maybe that's how she said it. The guy that played her husband, Matthew McFadden, or Fadgen,
Oh
you
yeah.
know, McFadgen,
Yeah.
in Succession, he said this.
Make special mention to my on-screen wife, Sarah Snook.
It's Snook.
But is
I
that
like
because
snooker.
they've got accents, like a British accent and
An American accent.
an American accent?
Let's ask her. Let's get her on the phone.
I've got an
We have
in.
to.
I've got an in with Snooki. At any point, she might
All right.
jump on.
For most of the country, though, it is the King's birthday long weekend. So let's
Yes.
do this. Can we do this?
We can. Oh, yes, we can.
Kings
Of Leon.
Yes,
I've heard of them.
King.
And all our callers today, no matter where you are, whether you're holidaying or working, $100 thanks to our good friends at Lean Cuisine. Lean Cuisine says, listen to nobody but your body. Their meals are ready in minutes for under $8. You know where to find them.
Down,
Let's do some goss from the weekend after this.
Oh, juicy.
Yeah, happy birthday, King.
Yeah. Hope
You know how
he's
people
going
call people
hard.
kings? I don't like that.
You don't like it?
Cheese King.
I got called King once. I'm like, I don't know if I like that or not.
In what
Really?
context?
Like, do better, King.
Do better, King.
Do better, King.
Who said that,
Oh, no,
Solange,
actually-
when you were
Yeah.
a bitch to her on Twitter?
I was at I was Grammarly.com today. My old friend Ben Facey used to call me King all the time.
King.
What's up, King? It worked for him.
Is he gay?
Excuse me?
I don't know.
Ben Facey?
I don't know.
He's like the straightest bloke in the world. Yeah.
So,
Dude, King.
apologies,
Facey.
King.
Come on, King. Do better, King.
You're more of
Do
like the
better,
court
King.
jester that has like a little trap door underneath him.
Oh, you're not a king.
Yeah.
Let's do goss from the weekend, though, because, I mean, no matter whether you're having a public holiday today or not, you still had a weekend. So let's do... So let me
Goss
go
from the-
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, you ready to go?
Goss from the...
Turn 24
I
10.
tried to get involved.
Do it. Go.
Okay. Gas. Oh. Gas from the. Gas from the weekend.
Just two is good.
Yeah, no, yeah, I reckon.
Two is good, everyone.
I reckon, and also we don't need any context for your goss. Just like let rip in your friends
Tiny
or
bit.
whatever.
Yes,
Yeah,
little
like a
thing.
tiny bit.
No
And even-
context is even better.
No context goss, King.
Yeah, King.
Yeah,
13,
better,
24
King.
10, do better,
yeah, Slay King.
1324 King.
King. Wayne King.
Oh, Wayne.
$100 thanks to Lean Cuisine for all our callers. Give us some goss from the weekend.
Yes, because I saw this lady. Her name's Kayla de Regis. She's going viral because of the gift she requested from her friends for her birthday.
Okay.
Kayla's wife posted a video of all her friends looking incredibly shocked and engrossed in the stories being told at her party. It was a video on TikTok.
Yeah.
But you couldn't hear what the stories were. There was a little bit of a music filter.
Okay.
But the video said, in lieu of gifts, my wife asked everyone to bring a piece of gossip to her birthday.
That's amazing.
Isn't that
I do like that. It looks
delicious?
like a cool crowd, too.
I like that as an idea.
I like that.
Like,
as an
don't give me
idea.
anything. Just give me the juiciest tea
Yes.
you've got.
Yeah. Well, I have a friend who has a lunch once a year.
Yeah.
And he says, so he has a wine cellar, right? And he says,
someone's doing well.
He's getting on where it's like, well, I'm not going to ever be able to finish this wine before I pass. So
Yep.
come
It's
and
there to be
share,
drunk.
come and share my wine, and all you must bring is one anecdote.
Ooh, I like
that a lot.
Yeah.
Yes, King.
I got a gift for you guys in mailbag actually today. That's not a physical gift.
Well, can I give you a physical
you?
gift? Because this is funny. Well, it's
Yes.
not really that funny. It's ridiculous.
Well, now it has to be real funny.
It's actually
I
not
can't
funny
wait,
at all.
King.
It's not.
Make me
Here we
laugh,
go,
King. Make me laugh,
Slay
King.
King.
And the reason it's funny, I can't actually tell you until we're off
Okay,
air.
cool.
Because it's soups in a propes. But I went weirdly. It's just so weird
I'm
to even say
obsessed.
it out loud.
Say
I went
it.
to East Timor on the weekend.
I know.
I went.
I've gotten such a hoot out of telling everyone Ricky's in East
It's
Timor.
super weird. But it was amazing. I played a festival there.
And you probably did with pyro and everything.
Yeah, no,
was
It
incredible.
was incredible.
Yeah.
I had actual fireworks going off at the end of my show, but there was like fire and pyro and like CO. Like it was insane. There was like 15,000 people there or something.
Ooh,
Maybe even more
thank
actually. It went
you.
quite far back. So I got you two.
Is the gift in the
little
bag
gifts.
or is the gift the bag? 'Cause
No,
I hope
it's
the
in
gift's
the
not the
bag.
bag.
It's in the bag because I needed to bring it in something. So I went to the markets yesterday. So I got Joel. Yes, King.
I'm cracking
Yes, King.
my East
I got
Timorese
Joel.
fan.
I went to the market
Gorgeous.
yesterday, and I went to buy a sword because that's the kind of
Of
thing
course,
you do when
and I
you go to
can't
East Timor.
Get them in Melbourne anymore.
Yes, no, and so my keys player who lives in Melbourne, he wanted to buy a sword as well, but he had to give it to someone else to bring it to Australia.
Can you get it in?
Yes,
Oh,
yes,
I
you
got a-
just have
I
to
got a
declare
hat.
it. So I got Tim a hat.
oh,
What material's this?
I have no idea.
Luxurious.
Luxury. So I saw Cyril, you know, our very own Cyril.
Yes.
Stumbling in.
Did you catch some Barra?
He was having a wonderful time. He played on the first night, and I
this
played
is-
on the last night.
Oh, this is your
So it's everyone that
festival
played.
t-shirt.
Oh, cool.
Yes,
Your
the
name's
festival
on the
team.
back.
I like it.
And I saw him, and the last thing he said to me was, the first thing he said to me was, it's the hottest place I've ever been. You're going to die.
Mm-hmm.
And then as he was getting in the car and saying goodbye, he said, don't get stabbed.
Great.
So that was exciting for me.
Interesting
But you said it
siding
was beautiful.
choices too.
I
'cause,
gave
did
you the
see-
medium.
You
I
gave,
gave you the
XL,
medium.
hang on.
he gave you Joel
No,
the
I'm
XL.
Oh, did I?
I'm ripped.
Oh,
don't
that
li-
was a mistake.
I like the XL.
Okay, well, you two can switch.
I don't want the form-fitting one.
Are you on a switch?
Yes, please.
Okay.
Get the skin
But
tight
you,
one.
you said it was amazing.
It was amazing. And so when Cyril said don't get stabbed, there was no chance I was ever going to get stabbed because when I landed, I got in the car and I had 2 bodyguards.
Oh my gosh,
So I had
how Whitney
I got,
Houston.
I got walked through like as if I was like the king.
Yes.
Who also, by the way, speaking of kings, was at the gig. El Presidente
What?
watched my show, which was kind of cool.
Well, that's,
I thought that was kind of cool. But yeah, I had
Take a
I had
number.
2 bodyguards. I had Liam Neeson and Kevin Costner, who
Kevin.
didn't speak a word of English. So that was really fun for all of us.
Better.
And they followed me everywhere, and it was amazing. And I was like, "This is what it's like to be Beyonce.
I love that. You are. You're Australia's Beyonce.
That's what it's like." And
Yeah.
yes, so I went to the market, and that's where you got your
Thank
your
you very
beautiful
much for this
fan
gorgeous.
and your
it's
cool
actually
hat.
stunning.
What does my hat say?
And Rich didn't let me buy the sword because he said
What
it
does
was.
my hat
I didn't.
say? Timor-
It says Timor Leste,
What does that mean?
East Timor,
Timor Leste.
but it's like says you. It's like got your
Come on,
name in it, which
yeah,
I thought
everyone
was
knows that.
funny.
I thought it was something else actually before Timor.
Oh, Timor. No one needs more of you, mate.
Anyway, it was very, very fun.
13, 24, 10.
time.
I love that. Call us with Goss from the weekend. $100
Goss.
thanks to Lean.
We live for it.
Cuisine. Yeah. Welcome to Monday. TGIM. Some get us, some see us, some titanium as we ask you. Let me try it.
Yeah.
13, 24, 10, some goss from the weekend. I left my phone in an Uber. Cost me
yes.
$100 to get it back at 2:15 this morning. Even though I only had 2 beers, and I left it in there at 7:50 last night.
Oh, that's
Goss
so
from the
irritating.
weekend.
From the weekend.
But thank you to Sandeep because he's a good guy.
Good
If
man.
he's listening,
I mean,
did you tell him to
he
turn on
chuffed-
Nova?
No, he chuffed off about like a long way away from my house after I left it. But
Wow,
thanks to
your
Sandeep.
phone's travelled.
So did you call your phone, and is that how you got in contact with him, or did you
It's a
contact him
boring
through
story.
Uber?
I just
okay.
contacted him via Uber.
Okay.
So thanks to Uber and Sandeep
Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
And also the
yes,
universe.
Thank you, Uber and Sandeep.
for having trustworthy people, you know?
I
Yeah.
didn't know you were into the universe.
I'm not really. I'm going to get my phone back. I went like this.
Yeah, very important. I've got the goss from my weekend. Our local dog park is wanting, the cricket club's wanting to ban dogs from the park.
Yeah.
Would be very big drama amongst the dog owners, of which I am one. So I signed the petition.
Oh, did
and
you?
I even clicked.
You're in politics now.
I'm in politics now. I even clicked the box on the petition to say, "Will you speak at council?"
Stop.
Yes, I'm going to go and speak at local council. I'm going to dress full Hillary Clinton.
I mean, that is the first question I had. What are you going to wear? Because that's going to be so
power
fabulous.
suit,
You're not
power
going to do
suit.
stand up though, are you?
No,
You're
no,
just
no.
gonna
I'm going
speak?
to. Well, the
gonna tell you Meghan
do you know what?
Markle's
Whatever.
story.
I'm about to move out of the
your burn
area.
book.
I'll take my burn book.
Oh, my gosh.
And I will burn those councillors to the
They
ground.
won't know what hit
No,
them.
I'm leaving the area, so I'll say it's Citizens Park in Richmond, and my whole thing is going to be like man's best friend, citizen's best friend. How dare you? How dare you? How dare you ban
Yep.
citizen's best friend
Yep.
from a space that they?
Barking mad.
It's barking mad.
Yeah, long pauses.
Yeah.
Really heavy on the statement.
Yeah, in my pantsuit, and
Yeah.
I've got 4 minutes.
Also, you could grow your hair out a little bit so we can do like that full Hillary Clinton
Yes.
teased up style.
Yeah.
And you could also
I could do your glam.
do something with wolf. I'm not telling you what. Just do something with the word wolf.
Woof.
Oh, so many places I could go with that.
Because it's a
yeah.
dog.
Wolf.
Wolf, you know?
Yeah.
Wolf over here, wolf over there. I voted yes.
Yeah.
Jacinta.
woofy,
Bit whiffy and woofy. Jacinta. Goss from the weekend.
Gosh, from the can you hear me, guys?
We
Hello.
sure
We
can.
can.
Hello?
Oh, good.
Hello?
Yeah, my
Hello?
Hello. Can you hear me?
Oh,
Hello?
Hello, Jacinta.
Hear me?
Hello.
Hello?
Jacinta.
Hello.
Oh, no. We've lost Jacinta. Hello?
Hello.
God, I hope it's good goss.
Oh, hang on. I think... Hello?
Hello.
I heard a low.
Hello?
Hang on, let me-
Jacinta?
Jacinta.
Hello. Hello.
Oh, that was a
Oh,
deep
that's
voice.
better.
Hello.
That's better. That's better, Jacinta.
Hello.
Hello, we've got you.
Hello.
We've got you now, Jacinta.
Hi. Yeah, my daughter.
Hello?
My 21
Hello?
her new boyfriend
Hello?
home. Can you hear me?
You've got a new boyfriend, Jacinta?
Have you got me?
Hello?
Hello.
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 13 24 10. This is Ricky Lee, Tim and Joel.
Oh, tell us, Jacinta. Sorry.
Sorry, Jacinta.
Sorry, Jacinta.
We're winding you up, Jacinta. You're a good sport.
My
Tell us.
My 21-year-old just bought her new boyfriend home that she's had for 3 months.
Yes.
Oh, do you approve?
Just introduced us to him on the weekend.
Nice.
Yeah. Thumbs up, thumbs down.
Oh, no, thumbs up. He's lovely.
Will you stay away from him,
hello,
Jacinta? You stay away.
This is Ricky Lee, Tim and Joel.
King of wishful thinking.
Oh,
I love this song.
Do better, King.
Hey, King.
It's King's birthday long weekend in most parts of the country today. And guess what? Baz Luhrmann's been honoured.
Has he?
Yes.
Oh, I think I saw this. ScoMo got honoured too, didn't
I
he?
think so, yeah. But
How
let's just
unfortunate.
focus on Baz because it reminds me of my favourite TikTok, and I'm not
Okay,
even on
thanks,
TikTok.
everyone.
I'm not even on TikTok. We're not talking about
Sorry, we're talking about
Scott
Baz. We're talking about Baz.
Reminds me of my favourite TikTok.
Yes.
When Baz Luhrmann was stopped in the street in Newtown in Sydney by the very funny Georgia Godworth,
Yes.
who has a little channel that you should follow.
I don't think I've seen this.
Have you not?
Oh,
No.
it's amazing.
What?
It was May last year. Have a look at this.
So are you single?
No,
Okay. Dating? Relationship?
I'm married.
Oh, you're married. Oh, beautiful. Beautiful.
During that journey of marriage, the person I'm married to and I found our own really genuine and authentic concept of what our contract to each other should be. But I think more importantly, marriage is not so much about what exists between you and another person. It's about advertising to the people that you love and care as to what the dealio is.
That's
Dealio.
it. Dealio. Love and respect, eh? Communication.
Well, love and respect, but also obviously you need to bring other people into
Into the
your
relationship.
arrangement.
Open.
My own general philosophy is, if you care about someone that you're friends,
Keep it open.
but they fall in love with someone else or they like someone,
Yep.
there has to be some degree of acceptance.
Oh,
so
exactly.
it's a contract of
That's it.
communication.
It's a loose contract where you can other people occasionally. Monogamy's hard long term and, people come into your life. And,
Let me think about that. I'm not sure what that means.
yeah.
Georgia
pretty
Godworth
cool.
with the companion of the Order of Australia receiver Baz Luhrmann in Newtown in Sydney. Go check it out.
Very
on
well
socials.
deserved, Baz.
Congrats, King.
Wow, I like his pleather
Jacket.
jacket.
Ricky Lee, Tim and Joel's mailbag.
Yes, RTJ at novafm.com.au. You text us anytime, 0409 RTJ. Slip into our socials. And just like last week, I'm not sure. Remember, Ricky got this compliment last week.
Oh, yes.
I did a gig. This photo comes up that this girl Nicole has posted of me on the top right corner. Ricky Lee, you look $100.
Is this a compliment? Though?
Yeah, look, Elle has slipped into our Instagram DMs, and she has been at the Mission Op Shop.
Okay.
And she wrote, found at the Mission Op Shop, a steal, I say, and it is your album.
Oh my God, that's my first album.
Look at that
Look at your little
gorgeous face.
Look at that face.
Look at that little
that
bit.
little
Do you know,
face.
I hated that album cover so much.
Oh,
The
that's
co-
good because it's going for $1.
Perfect. So give it
It's
away.
on the $1 stand.
Give it away. What
Oh
was on
my
the
God.
back cover, that was the photo that I actually wanted as the front cover, but the record label wouldn't let me.
That's better.
So
Oh,
that
that's
photo.
what you've done. That's what you've done with On My Own.
I recreated that 20 years later, and that was the cover of On My Own.
And you know what else that album has in common with On My Own is they're both not been signed by You For Me.
Yeah, rude. So rude.
Ready for that.
I will do it. Your birthday's
do it.
coming up.
Are you serious? Okay.
I'll give it to you on your birthday.
I think
$1.
Elle did buy the CD though.
Okay, what she's given it? Oh, she bought
I
it
think
for
she
$1.
purchased it. So that's nice.
Oh,
you
good on
know?
her. Thanks, Elle.
Because he lives.
Yeah,
You've
'cause it
got
lives,
something-
Of course. Oh, well, cash converters, it was $3.
Oh my!
It's reduced.
Too much.
$3.
Can take a
I
lemon
can't tell
Christmas
you.
of that.
I cannot tell you how quickly my book went in the bargain bin, like months after. So if
Really?
this is like 20 years later, it's
Yeah,
all
that
right.
came out in 2005.
I've had nothing in the market bin. Sorry, guys. Just gonna release anything. Okay, you have something from Brandy.
Oh, I do. From Brady.
Oh, sorry, Brady. my
Brady
bad.
has slid into our DMs on the gram, on the Ricky Lee, Tim and Joel Instagram, and said, I almost crashed my car whilst reversing. He said reserving, but I'm pretty sure he means reversing.
Oh, God. Nothing gets by you.
No. Grammar police over here. Almost crashed my car while reversing when this came on. And this is about your remix of
Ed Sheeran's old phone. Anyway, we'll have it coming up in the show again soon. Apparently, it gives people in the office anxiety.
Oh, does it?
Yes, according to Aaron in the Melbourne office.
I have one note from Richard. He doesn't like the rotary phone.
Yeah, no, I don't like that either.
Yeah, so that's going to come out of the remix?
No, not now that Rich said that. I'm going to put it through the whole thing.
Out of
Last
spite.
email here. I got a private message, and it was from a friend now who says, "Mate, that was an elite shout out from you yesterday." And it was based on this.
Jack Hahn's right up there.
What you call him?
We both like Jack.
Oh, we do like Jack.
Jack Hahn is unstoppable.
We love Jack. Yeah.
We love Jack Hahn. I've listened for a long, long time. Way back, it was when it was you and other people. Those clips on YouTube still make me laugh. So I told you brought a present in from East Timor.
Yeah.
I have a present in from Channel 9.
Stop it.
Oh, my gosh. Hello. Let me make some space for you.
It's not Reece D'Alessandro, no.
How are you, mate?
She looked at me and thought I was Reece D'Alessandro.
Hello.
I know that jawline anyway.
Well, I went in
Oh,
for
my
the
God.
shake
It's
and
the real life Jack Hahn from Channel 9.
Superstar in our midst.
Well, kind of. Today Show reporter. Almost.
And you're so tall.
I know.
know.
The camera doesn't do a
You
good job
would-
at it, does it?
That's what I think.
Yeah.
Because normally people on TV are a lot shorter than
I
they
know,
appear.
I know.
You're a lot bigger than
That's
you
why I
appear.
always have a double chin on TV, because the camera's so low. I'm like, come on, fellas, lift the camera.
You need a taller
You know?
camo.
Tall people problems.
Now, are you glad that you're not in LA at the moment? Because we've just been sitting here. I know, take a
I
turn,
know.
but your colleague, Laura Tomasi.
Lauren
Lauren
Tomasi, she is the
I got
best.
both their names
She's a
wrong.
pro.
Yeah, she got
Lauren
shot
Thomas?
by the LAPD. Can you
Yeah,
believe it?
a
A
rubber
rubber
bullet.
bullet.
Have a listen. But hang on, it's not all because you do hardcore stuff too.
Yeah.
we got something I think here, Jermaine, from the last
Oh,
time
no.
we saw Jack on telly. This is when Katy Perry was in town.
We've started our Today Show disco here this morning.
Oh, yeah.
Uncle Carlos wanted us to bring the energy, and we have brought the energy.
Yeah.
You make me.
Yeah, how good's the
Katie.
karaoke?
So that's why you're here and not over there. I
And,
think.
and you missed out the next one where I did my report with the plastic bag. So I was floating away like a plastic bag. You know?
Amazing.
Are you going to go see Katie while she's in town?
Well, I haven't got any tickets.
I'm going Thursday.
I'm so boring. I go to bed so early for the Today Show.
I was going to say
but-
thanks for coming in at this time.
Yeah, I know.
Well, we're big fans of you, mate. Thanks for coming in.
Of course, I appreciate it.
This is actually the best surprise ever.
So, right?
Yeah.
Actually the best surprise ever.
Have we still found Reece D'Alessandro, though?
No, he wasn't available.
Whoa.
Time for this, and it's your Super Bowl.
The Glossies. On screen. On screen. On screen.
So I'll hand over Glossies on screen to you first, Joel Creasy.
Yeah.
It is my Super Bowl today. Is the Tony Awards. I've been keeping you updated the whole way through. I'm very proud. We did try to get her on the line, but hey, it's about 3 a.m. in New York, and they are at the after parties, and they're having a good time.
Yes.
But Australia's own Sarah Snook won Best Actress in a Play for Picture of Dorian Gray, produced by our friend Michael Castle, and huge. Like, she plays 27 or so characters in that
In
show.
Wow.
one show.
Yeah.
Have a listen to her acceptance speech.
It's an intimidating room full of incredibly talented people. This means so much for a little Australian girl to be here on Broadway. Yeah.
Aussie
Yeah.
girl.
So much.
And as we discovered, Sarah Snook. Even though I
Sarah
don't want to say that,
Snook.
like you know how like you go, it's Moet.
Yeah,
I don't
it's
want to
Moet.
say it.
Yeah.
You want to say Maui.
I want to say Moe.
It's Moet.
I want to say Sarah Snook.
Yeah.
Okay.
'Cause I'm Australian.
Yeah, Snooki. Elphaba herself,
Oh, yeah.
Cynthia Erivo, hosted the entire awards. She opened with a big glamorous number. She ended on, and I'm telling you, I'm not going,
Which
from
you sang
Dreamgirls,
for us last week.
which I sang last week, and she was excellent. Excellent,
I mean-
Cynthia. She knocked it out of the park.
She's one of the greatest vocalists of all time.
Yeah.
But she was there with Oprah as well.
She was.
the other thing? What's that other thing in there? You get a car.
Yeah, she was doing
I
some
love
crowd
that.
work. Cynthia was walking around. She had Adam Lambert singing it with her at one
Oh,
point.
yeah, I saw a
and-
bunch of people like doing some ad libs and going off and doing some vocal runs.
And
Yes.
Cynthia was dressed like she was one of the general managers at JB Hi-Fi, I noticed.
She had so many different costume changes. Oh, yeah, she loves a piercing.
She loves a
Cynthia
piercing.
Erivo.
Yeah.
She's cool.
She's very cool.
And then, of course, the big one was the race for the best actress in a musical. Was it going to be Audrey McDonald, who is, the Meryl Streep, or Pussycat Doll's own Nicole Scherzinger,
Obviously,
BFF
our
for
girl.
life.
And she won!
She won! Now,
that voice control.
Incredible. I also want to point out that a lot of them, fair enough, a lot of the leads that were nominated were having the Saturday shows off or having the Sunday matinee off. Nicole did Friday night, Saturday matinee, Saturday night, Sunday matinee, and went to the Tonys, performed that, and then took her Tony Award home.
Incredible.
Congratulations, Nicole.
Can we move on to some other gossip?
Yeah.
Sure, bro. Okay, this is Billie Eilish
sure
and her new
is.
BF.
Now, he's from Paper Towns with Cara Delevingne
Okay.
and other movies. Oh, and
Et
Fault in Our
cetera.
Stars.
What's his name?
What is his name again?
Nat
What's
Wolf.
Nat Wolf.
Nat Wolf.
That's kill.
Wolf?
Wolf.
Doesn't ring
Wolf.
any.
Wolf.
Wolf.
Anyway, good on you, Billy.
Doesn't ring any bells.
No.
happy for her.
Next glossy, there's a double Chris Martin to give you.
Okay.
What's happening with this?
So, last week,
I saw
we
something.
reported on the exclusive news that Chris Martin and Dakota Johnson had broken up,
Yes.
as we thought.
Yes.
However,
What?
on stage,
Yes.
Chris Martin said this, which is a reference to watching her movie that's out now.
The Materialist. Yes. Have a listen to this. This is so weird because they broke up. This is so weird.
Thank you so much, everybody. Be kind to yourself. Be kind to each other. Don't forget to see Materialists. We love you.
Don't forget to see Materialists.
Giving his ex plugs.
Yeah.
But
I
maybe
would
they're
never.
not broken up.
Of course they are.
But how do you
Stop
know
being
that?
engaged for 6 years too. It's lame.
How do you know
Oh, no,
that,
fiance's a
though?
sexy word.
But not
I want
for
to be
6
engaged
years.
for ages.
Oh, well, that's true.
I've got to save it for the wedding. Is this the same concert that
Guess who else was there?
Celine Dion
Have a look
herself
at
was
this.
there?
She looked like if my 6-year-old son was wearing one of my suits.
Yeah, she looks like Matilda.
Yes.
She looks like Matilda from.
At least she had the jacket on front facing.
My beautiful sister. You make my heart go on and on.
Anyway,
She received a standing ovation.
Did she?
As
Yes.
she should.
there you go. Good on you, Chris. We're back after the news. All I call is get that $100 thanks to Lean Cuisine, and
Like that.
we want to know where you got in.
Oh.
Pardon?
This is tarmac related. See you soon.
Coming back.
Ricky Lee, Tim, and Joel. Nova.
All right.
All right.
I'm still coming down from the excitement.
Oh, yes, so Channel 9's Jack Hahn.
Yes,
Yes,
we love our,
wake
we
up with
love
today.
our reporters.
What a lovely man.
See him really early in the morning, see me about 10:05.
Yep.
Yeah, that's more my time.
Yeah, absolutely. Are you waking up then, or are you coming back from a gym session then?
Oh,
or-
yeah. Oh, I'll be back from, 3 hours of hot Pilates and I'll whack it on.
You'll be here. You'll be here tomorrow. Why don't you come in and I'll give you a tour of the studio?
Oh, that'd be awesome.
that would
I'd
be
love
amazing.
that.
Actually, today's
Set your alarm. That'd be great. You would love that so much.
Like I'm doing work experience.
yes,
Come on,
bring your work
I'll bring my friend
experience,
Joel.
Yeah,
Bring my
okay,
friend
great.
Joel.
I've got nothing to plug.
This
I don't
is
need to come.
TV. No, I don't want you on.
kid. He just wants to show you where the coffee making facilities are.
But speaking of television, we have to, Joel and I especially have to take you on a little trip down memory lane soon.
Oh, okay.
To say
Huge news.
farewell to a stalwart of our screens for the last 16
Yes.
years. We'll do that
Yes.
real soon. This tune came out on Friday too. It's Sabrina Carpenter's new Man-Child. I like the video and the photo.
course
The
you
visuals
do.
look very,
Have you
very
seen that?
good.
No, but pour me a glass
saw
of
your-
Subby C.
I saw your post about that on the weekend.
We like it. It's Man-Child. It's Sabrina Carpenter here, the Savo on Nova, TGIM. Ricky Lee, Tim and Joel.
Very fun video clip.
Isn't it good?
I'm just constantly in awe of the back of her legs.
Oh, yeah, you were
Just
saying.
smooth skin,
I'm not noticed.
no cellulite. I'm
But
just
she's like 18.
you know,
Make sure I check that
salute.
out.
Good on you,
Pardon?
sister girl.
How old is she?
I'm going to say the 20.
I think she's 25.
I know she's older than that.
Really?
Isn't she? I don't
Is
think
she?
she's 25. She's been
25?
around. She's got like 4 albums out.
Hey Siri, how old is Sabrina Carpenter?
I swear I looked it up.
I think she's 26.
Sabrina
Carpenter is 26 years
Damn!
There we go. Boom. Boom, light up my time.
Remember we saw her at Taylor Swift and she didn't get to do her support because of the weather, the wild weather. So she came out and did a song with Taylor.
Yeah, it was wild. And then I went on the Sunday because I think that was the Friday, and then I went on the Sunday with my little sister.
Yes.
And I wanted to get in like quite late, like right just before Taylor came on, but my sister was gagging to get in there to watch Sabrina, and I was like, "Who is this person?"
Fair.
Yes, and this was only like she's had an incredibly successful year and a half.
Yes, absolutely.
Huge.
That's
she must
very
be
well noted.
Bloody exhausted.
Huge.
She has had a very big year and a half.
Very big year and a half. She must be so tired. She's so small.
She's 5
She
foot.
should be chuffed and tired. Chuffed and puffed.
Exact.
Well, you got into the Taylor concert twice. That's rubbing into people who really were desperate to get tickets.
Hey, I did the same thing as everyone else. I was in that bloody queue.
Yeah.
I had multiple devices up.
Yeah.
I was going crazy.
But next we want to know where you got in, and not just like, well, you know, you'll know after you hear the story. But we have $100 thanks to our friends at Lean Cuisine for all they call us today. Tell us where you got in.
Where'd you get in? Did you sneak in somewhere?
Like the Berghain.
Sure, that's a good
I
one.
got in there.
Oh.
You could do that. You could suggest that. But or maybe you just like were driving or walking, and then you're like, oh my God, guess where I am?
Am I in Area 54? Is that what it's called?
Yes.
47, 54, Studio 54.
Oh, now I'm confused.
Oh, no. This airport worker, he was a bit hungry. He can't just like leave the job, right? He can't just pop off and go get some guzzi if he wants it.
No.
Straight going for
he's
him.
Busy. He's very
airport's
busy.
a 24/7
He's got to get
go.
the luggage on the plane, got to get it on the conveyor belt, got to get it off the plane,
They
got
look
to
like fun
take it
little
back, got to
cars
make
to
sure
drive
it's
those
safe.
things.
Yes.
They do.
Oh, I know. They do look a bit fun.
I wonder if they ever have a little bit of extra fun and try and go really fast around the corner to see how many bags they can
Ruin.
Yeah, my bag got ruined on my way home. That was another story. Anyway, so this guy, this guy has ordered some food through like a delivery service, and he works at Chicago Airport, and the delivery driver has driven through the airport, ends up next to the plane on the tarmac. So it's kind of sparked this big security situation. So he followed GPS directions through an open gate at Chicago O'Hare International Airport. That's a big, busy airport.
Oh, she's a big girl.
He's come through an open gate, bypassed multiple security checkpoints, ended up on the tarmac, crossing active what are where the planes
Runways.
taxi runways?
Yes.
And is right there next to the plane to deliver some food.
I mean, that's convenient.
Isn't that amazing?
You know who it was to Michaelia Cash.
I love Indian food. It's my favourite food. I promise you I will do that.
She was
She's in
hungry.
Chicago visiting the Pope.
She was hungry. I need my Indian food.
I love Indian food. I love Indian food,
I
actually.
love it. Maybe some Indian food.
I had some
for
Indian
dinner.
food last week and it sat with me for a couple of days. I wasn't really ready for it.
Really?
You know what I'm saying? The old porcelain.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no, we get it. Porcelain appointment.
Oh, if only you had your bum squirting toilet.
I'm going to get that this year.
Yeah.
I told you I'm going to get that for myself
You've
this
got to
year.
have
The
goals
Toto.
in life.
I might do an on-air thing with the Toto.
Please
If
don't do
anyone
it on
from
air.
sales is listening.
Please don't do it, Annie. We don't.
No, but you won't hear anything. It's just this.
Yeah, you'd be the
No, I'm
Dorothy to
being
its
me.
Toto.
No, I'm being me during the Toto experience.
And it's just like,
It goes,
Oh, I've got a busy night ahead of me because where I'm staying has
You've
one of
got
those.
one?
Mm-hmm. They've just put them in.
well, they're
Yeah.
copycats.
What do you mean they're copycats?
Well, they're
they were
copycats.
built before.
Yeah, but the toilets are new.
Oh, they're
And
new.
yeah, why?
toilets.
Because they're copycats.
Oh my god!
Hey, you know the
Where-
top of my one sold for $80 million on the weekend.
What do you mean the top of
Jeez.
your one?
His hotel that has them.
Oh.
Your one, the copycat one.
No, the one that's been here forever that I've been a loyal ambassador to.
No, of course, but toilet copycats.
Toilet copycats. You know,
Yeah,
when-
if there's one place you don't want to be a copycat, it's in the toilet.
Yeah. If you want to hear my Berghain story, I went with my ex Jeffrey, and he's American, and I said, if we get spoken to at the door, I reckon I'll do the talking because I reckon they're more likely to let an Australian in over
Yeah.
an American. We were just ushered straight through.
Wow. Did you flutter your eyelashes and be that?
What voice did you do? Yours?
I didn't say anything.
Oh.
Yeah. We just head to toe and black.
You just turned up, looked hot.
Yeah.
Where'd you get in? 13, 24, 10. I ended up on stage at Brixton Academy because I had a AAA pass and I got a little bit lost. And during LCD Sound System, I just was on stage during LCD Sound System. I went, whoa.
Hello.
Sorry, dudes. Sorry, dudes.
Guest artist.
Yes. They weren't that happy. Kylie, hello.
Hi.
Where did you get in, Kylie?
Well, back probably before you guys were born, 1995. I flew to New Zealand with my girlfriend and we hired a car. We were driving through the city and there were streamers going everywhere, and we realised that we were part of the welcome home party for the America's Cup.
Oh, wow.
Did you just lean into it?
Yeah, on America's Cup. Yep.
Yep.
Thanks,
Yep.
Kylie.
Yep.
She's told her story.
Yeah,
fun times.
She was pretty fierce from when she said hello. I like Kylie. She's my kind
And
of
we're
girl.
all alive in 95, right? You were?
Yes, I was 5.
There you go. I was certainly alive in 95.
I was 10.
Yeah.
How old were you? 35?
Yeah. Which co-host did you have at that stage?
Penelope, where did you get in?
Hey, so last year, me and my friend, we walked into a massive wedding reception, probably 500 plus guests.
Oh, someone's all right. Like,
Walked
popular.
right in. Nobody noticed us. We blended in with the crowd. We had a good feed, a bit of a boogie, and that was it.
Wedding crasher.
I like that. Should make a movie about wedding crashes.
I know.
It's a fun
I'd cast
concept.
like Isla Fisher,
a
I
fun
reckon.
concept.
Yeah.
Ricky Lee, Tim and Joel on Nova.
Would you like to be married? I mean, I'm engaged. Maybe this is something for me. Would you like to be married / officiated at the wedding by a bottle of mayonnaise?
What?
Hang on, wait. Is it full egg?
Well, it's Hellman's.
'Cause I love full
I
egg
do
mayo.
like Hellman's.
It's Hellman's mayonnaise. They're offering a free Vegas wedding with unlimited chicken tenders. I mean, I'm sold.
If that doesn't scream classy, I don't know what does.
Right, it gets better. Officiated by its mascot, Manny Mayo.
Amazing.
One lucky couple will be selected to get married at the Viva Las Vegas Wedding Chapel. Bummer, why didn't we go there on July 21? And it's just ahead of National Chicken Tender Day. Beautiful.
I love a chicken tender.
I love chicken tendy.
Tie them all together. The winning couple will also receive $5,000. That's to help cover travel.
Obviously, have you and Jack entered this competition? Because I feel like this screams
This screams
crazy.
Jack and I, doesn't it? Yeah. Vegas, mayonnaise.
Around the room, favourite
tenders.
brand of mayo, go.
Hellman's.
Kewpie.
Yours?
Best Foods.
Rich is like that too. He thinks
Best
it's the
Foods
best, and it's
is
not. It's so
better.
watery.
Are you on drugs?
No.
it's not. No, it's not.
It's watery and
It's so
thin.
It's thick and creamy.
We need to do a mayo test then.
Oh,
we do a
blind
this
mayo
time, This
testing.
time tomorrow we're blind
'cause
mayo testing.
I also want
Best food.
to look at. I want to compare the consistency of Best and Hellman's, and we know
What's
Kewpie's
yours?
thick.
Yeah, Kewpie. But get Kewpie
Thick,
in,
it's
get
girthy.
Hellman's in, get Best Foods in,
Yeah.
and we'll do it.
May go, may
And
no.
you know what we should also do? Just for off air,
Yeah.
chicken tendies. Just.
Or maybe we test the mayo with the chicken tendies. That's how you work it out.
Oh my God,
Just
yes.
to add an extra
Not
element.
just licking knives.
We should do a caviar challenge. So what we should do is we should
Yes.
get our favourite caviar beluga, obviously.
Yes, and maybe a bit of French champagne challenge.
And blini.
Yes, done.
Okay,
No,
good.
let's do it on the chicken nugget, on the chicken tendy.
Okay, caviar, chicken tendy, and then it's laced, and we're going to pretend it's a mayo challenge for on air. Okay, next.
Tell you where to get
Sold.
the caviar, Georgie.
Some sad showbiz news. We're going to just take a little metro
Olay.
trip down memory lane. Ariana Grande, Twilight Zone, here on Nova.
I put my cans on far too early and missed whatever that was.
That's the best.
Is it appropriate? For
Well,
no, it's not appropriate.
Colour me shocked.
I'll give you the lead in. I got breath tested on Saturday because it was double demerits, right? And I was driving.
Like,
I was driving out to lunch, and the lovely copper, she's like, here's the breatho thing. So I just went. Like on her actual face.
Oh, she would have loved that.
But she's like, no, you just count to 10 now. And I go, oh, it's been that long.
I would love to see the body cam footage of that, of you just being like,
So I said, sorry I blew on you. She's like, that's okay.
oh my God.
Oh my giddy aunt.
Okay, next,
amazing.
let's take a metro trip down memory lane, Joel. I'll let you lead it because it's a bit too emotional for me.
I know.
You both okay?
4,500 episodes, a certain show is coming to an end.
It's very
The
sad.
one segment lives in our minds.
Oh, it's legendary.
hearts.
Whip it real good.
We'll go through it next. Kayla Mar and Cesar Luther.
Love that.
Feels so cool playing that tune, like welcome to the show.
Yeah. Just kick back and relax. I mean, obviously, if you're driving, concentrate.
Yes, that's right. And be
Are you
careful
going?
where you blow if you get breathoed.
Oh, of course.
Mm.
Don't do it in the copper's face, please.
Yeah, nice word.
She was
You
nice
just,
about
you
it,
just
though.
have to say the numbers.
Count to 10. I'm like, I can do that.
While breathing.
1, 2, 3.
I'm not drunk at all.
I can do it in French. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9,
Like
10.
whatever.
They would have arrested you for being a wanker.
Yeah,
Mm,
I think there is.
those guys are
I think there's a.
nightmare.
Yeah, I think is there some kind of law that if you're too much of a douchebag, they can arrest you?
There should be.
Is there?
You guys done?
Yep.
It's a very serious
Well, we
moment
got
now.
yeah. Okay.
How'd you go?
This is-
How'd
this
you
is
go licking the
sad.
real pecorino cheds out of your teeth just then?
Go on, have
right
another
on,
one.
right on
I
the
can take it from
microphone.
here. Give me. Do you got sad music or anything, or anything set up for this? Any of your whiz bangs? Any of your sounds? Any of your tunes? Just the sound of the real pecorino cheese
Right.
masticating in your mouth.
Right, here we go.
Network 10. If it, I was going to say I'm staring at them right now, but the sun's gone down. But they are right next to us where
Are they
we're
on the
broadcasting
balcony?
from.
Yeah, we're on the balcony celebrating.
I know, no celebrations over there today. They have confirmed that the project, formerly the 7 p.m. project, will soon be axed. The show's last day on air will be Friday, June 27. 16 years, 4,500 episodes on the network. And I know it's divided a lot of people, that show, but it has also provided a space for a lot of young entertainers,
Yes.
a lot of up-and-coming journalists.
Yes.
I reckon I've maybe... I've been lucky to be the host maybe 100-ish times.
Yeah.
And it's such a lovely crew. A lot of people out of work today.
I did the first week, so Friday's Metro Whip, which we'll get to in a sec, which we've done
Yeah.
on the show before. That was on the I did the first Friday's Metro Whip.
Was that back when Ruby Rose was a host?
Yeah, Ruby.
Wow. Husey.
Yeah, and then when they moved to the Sunday, they made the Sunday project. I did
Yes,
that. I didn't
with
do 100.
Hamish and Lisa. When Lisa was there.
Yes, Lisa showed me her own pride, like she had a personal earpiece. I'm like, you know,
Oh,
you made
wow.
it.
When you
Oh,
got your
yeah.
personal one. Wow.
Well, Lee's been there he's surely done the longest stint. Lovely Sarah Harris,
Yeah.
Carrie Bickmore, so many people we love.
Charlie Pickering.
Yes.
Charlie Pickering.
But it's been such a huge, like even you were saying before about for comedians and entertainers, even for music artists as well. It was a wonderful thing to be able to go on and speak to millions of people in Australia and tell them what you're up to and really cut through. And it was a great show and they were really supportive of everyone. So it's really sad.
And it's a great looking show. I was saying this to Black is in the studio, in the office before. It's just a very slick production.
Yeah.
Oh, well, the people who run it, they know what they're doing.
They do. But, like, you know, the big, I think it was a loss getting rid of this segment. The Metro Whip
It was
on
expensive.
Fridays.
There was
Whatever.
five of us. There was 5 of us, 5 different cities, 5 different links. We generally had to have a producer, cameraman, a sound guy.
Yes.
And you were live, and it was the last segment on the Friday show. And now, I was always told if you were the last of the 5, it's because you were the strongest.
Yeah.
But every time I was the last, I'd be like on a bloody horse dressed as a cowboy waving over the credits because they ran out of time.
I know. And you always knew if Em Luciano was going first in Melbourne, you're not getting any time. And the other 4 of you.
Oh, look at
There
little
is
baby Tim.
Tim, Em.
in
So you're doing
Vegas.
Brisbane, Em in Melbourne, Tom Ballard in Sydney.
Yep.
Haley Pearson in
Haley
Adelaide, and
Sam
Sam
Mack.
Mack.
Now, I have a couple. We've been trawling. We're going to get some more. We've got a few here to have a look at. Let's start with, I think this is me in Brisbane.
Tim, what's happening there this weekend?
Well, Carrie, us in Brisbane, we like nothing more than walking over a bridge. Isn't that right, random stormtroopers? Yeah, and a Sunday, we're doing it again, okay? 50,000 people taking part in the bridge to Brisbane. It's going to be nuts.
Thanks, Ross. Joel Creasy is in Melbourne. What's happening going on there, Joel?
Hey guys, I'm here at Como House in South Yarra for the Paris de Provence Festival, celebrating all things Francais. There's food, there's wine, there's lots of wine. Hashtag Vive la France, hashtag I've had some. There's also some beautiful Parisian women. The Australian basketball team is here. Marie Antoinette, it's not Kirsten Dunst, and Jacques the waiter is here as well. So come on down and I'll French kiss you. I'm very lonely.
See Joel Creasy.
Oh my gosh.
I know. I got promoted to the desk pretty quickly.
Yes,
so there's
Joel.
no whole heap of my Metro Whips.
Well, there's
around.
actually, we looked online. If you type in Metro Whip, it's all just Sydney, how they've made the Sydney Metro. But we're
Also,
asked-
you look like such a twink in that video.
You look like a twink and your
Full
voice,
twink.
you
What
sound
do you
like a
mean?
14-year-old boy.
You look like a twink. You look like you should be coming out of what's the cool young one?
Yeah, like-
Palms.
Yes.
Palms.
And like you don't. Oh yeah, you've got a little bit of facial hair, but with zero.
No facial hair.
No, you look like a tiny little baby.
How old are you there?
Well, I don't know.
42.
Right.
I'll have what he's having.
We actually asked the guys at the project and Channel 10 to give us some vision because they've also moved to a new system where there's no vision and you can't find it on YouTube. So if anyone's got any old Metro Whips of us or anyone and they want to send it in to us, do that and we will continue to remember the project.
We love it.
I know, Valet, the project.
I'm not going to spoil anything in case you're getting home to watch it or you're going to watch it on KO Mini or whatever.
Oh, the
but
Tonys.
Melbourne Collingwood is tight.
It is
77,000 people at the MCG for the big freeze.
Yes.
They've raised a lot of money for MND. It's a great cause. Very good cause. Have you done the
That's
slide?
awesome.
Have you been asked to do the slide? You'd be
What's
great
the
on
slide?
because they slide into the big ice bath. 3 tons
I would
of
love
ice.
that.
You should do it. You should do it next King's birthday. You should do it.
I will. Oh, that gives me time to get ready. Do
for
I wear
charity.
little Speedos? or
No,
something?
it's a theme. So it's Aussie Icons this year.
Oh, I'd go as Ricky.
Well, there you
I
go.
could borrow one of your dresses.
We could go.
And the weave and all of that.
Absolutely.
Some eyelashes.
Dude,
Come
We should
on.
go do the show
I'll
from the
blame you on.
MCG's long room.
Yeah.
Oh, that'd be nice. Get some little party pies.
Glass of Pinot and a little beef and burgundy pie.
I'll twist
Yum.
my arm.
Yum.
I'm not a real AFL girl.
Okay, don't come.
Because I grew up in Queens. No, I grew up in Queensland, so I was like an NRL girl. So I don't really know much. I'm not really up with all of like how like this is
Well,
ginormous.
if they kick
Huge.
it through the big sticks, it's 6 points, and then the
Is
sticks
it?
on the side, 1 point.
I think that's right. Centre bounce.
Yeah. Or
Yep.
if it knocks off the stick, no points. Or
It
1
depends
point.
which stick.
Middle
If it's a goal stick, middle stick, they get a point.
Yep.
If it's the outside stick, no point.
No,
Yeah.
and they
It's
don't.
out on the full, isn't it?
You know what my favourite stick is?
Yes, I do.
one.
Oh, beautiful.
Big Mike that we get to talk into every day.
Beautiful.
Tap, tap, tap. Hello, Australia.
Hello.
And this is actually going to be perfect because of the story you just told us off air. But we're asking where was the milk? And it would make sense in a sec. Don't just say the fridge. And we have $100 thanks to Lean Cuisine, so you can call up and tell us where the milk was.
Well, this story is about revenge.
Oh, my favourite stories.
Yeah, this is about revenge, and I like this. I like, when you've had your heart broken and something's gone horribly and you need a way to get back at someone, this woman has come up with the perfect idea.
The best revenge is happiness in yourself.
I like that. That is true. That is true. I was
Yeah.
telling someone a story last night about the most awful thing that happened to me in my professional career, and I ran into the person 15 years
Yes,
later.
that's happened to
Yeah,
me.
you say,
Nothing.
"You're a dick."
Nothing but love. I said, hello, how are you?
really?
Big hug.
Yeah.
None of that rubbish.
It's the same in traffic. I find if I've cut someone off or something like that, I stared straight ahead, pretending I'm singing along to the radio like I don't even notice them.
Yeah, you got
I'm
no
terrified
idea.
to make sure the door's locked.
Yeah. Or
Yeah.
if someone's beeping furious like you, I wave and smile. Like, hi.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes, it's me.
I love it. So this story, this is about a part-time lawyer. She's a part-time lawyer
A bit like Kim
stand-up
Kardashian.
comedian.
Oh,
which I find
actually-
an interesting slashy.
A lot of lawyers end up going into stand-up comedy.
And a lot of lawyers end up on MasterChef.
Oh.
Have you noticed that?
I haven't watched MasterChef for about 15 seasons.
Really?
No, I'm back in Marion Grasby days.
Oh, it's very good. MasterChef's very
I love
good.
MasterChef.
Oh, me too.
It's about the food, not the drama.
It's about the food and the relationship that you can have with food.
Beautiful.
You know?
You took the words right out of my mouth.
This dish brings back a memory of my childhood.
I know. I remember
Vegemite on toast.
Yeah, I was going to say cold lasagna.
Yeah. Julie Goodwin, this is another chocolate cake. You've done it 10 weeks in a row, and she won.
Yeah, how's she going to go?
How is she going to go? So this is about this part-time lawyer. She has posted a revenge idea that won't get you arrested. Probably.
This idea works best if you still have access to the victim's home. You're about to break up with them. I want you to get one of those big refillable spray bottles. Then you're going to mosey on over to the dairy aisle and grab 1 or 2 gallons of milk. Spray that milk on every fabric surface in the apartment. That milk is going to turn fast and it is going to turn hard. And soon that apartment is going to smell like literal death.
Oh,
yes.
that'd stink.
It would stink so much. And she says, no woman would sleep with a man whose mattress smells like rotting milk. Now, her pro tip, I love this. Obviously, no one's going to actually do this. Wink, wink.
But if you do, message us.
If you do, tell us everything.
Mailbag next Monday.
Yeah, and you can just call through 13 24 10 like anonymous. We won't tell anyone.
No,
her
just us.
pro tip is to use milk that is the closest to expiring, so it's going to turn real quick.
Oh, yes.
It's going to get real stinky. Only do a fine mist of the milk from the spray bottle. Don't saturate it because then they'll know something's up. You just want it to be a light dusting of this
the
milk.
couch wet.
The ideas are to spray the couch, the carpet, his clothes in the wardrobe.
Oh,
and
yeah,
his
get
mattress.
the bastard.
Because then, say he decides this is gross, there's something wrong with the house or the aircon, and he moves.
Yep.
He's going to pop everything in boxes. He's going to put it in the truck, and it's going to go to the next house, but it's still going to stink because it's rotting milk, and he has no idea. It's
gonna linger. It's gonna
I like it a
linger.
lot.
You put milk somewhere weird.
I put milk in my bolognese. I saw it is a trend.
what? But what's it-
It is a
what for?
trend. It apparently enriches the flavours in there. Also, one of our former producers, Brie, gave me a great tip for your bolognese. You put the rind of your Parmesan cheese
Oh,
in
yeah, I
there.
do that. Yeah, I did that with soups as well. I did that with the soup that you gave me the recipe to.
It's not a cheesy soup, though.
No, well, they're not that one. The other one.
Oh, okay.
No, I don't know. The milk, it just helps all the
Also,
flavours.
you didn't cook it.
No, I made chicken risotto soup the night before or 2 days before.
That one.
Yes.
Gotcha.
Milk
that
helps
would've
the
been good.
umami.
So how's this?
Oh, umami. I love that
Umami,
word.
that's
I love umami.
I love umami.
Out of my mocha master yesterday, I poured
yeah,
my
sure.
delicious little my little cup of Victoria, and I hadn't really replaced the milk for a while. I just did a little dash of milk, and it did come out a little bit clumpy. So what I did was get my teaspoon and just
broke it up.
move the clump around.
No, you didn't.
Yeah, and it was good.
You declumped it.
I declumped
How was
it.
your tummy after that?
Fine.
Not a bit funny?
No.
Oh, good on you.
I've got a tummy story. Oh, no, never mind.
Okay, we've got four minutes to go. Let's go,
That's
Joel.
an off-air story.
Hit me with the best shot.
It's an off-air
I
story.
got guts of steel. I'm fine.
Yeah, I did it this morning.
Purr.
Hi, Pro. I'm Pro.
Yes, it's Pro.
Hi, Pro.
No, I'm just thinking that I heard a revenge story where someone put whole prawns in the curtain rods and then put the ends back on the rods.
Oh,
Yes.
yeah, that is one of the classics.
I've heard that with prawn juice down the cavity of the window of the car. So you put your car window
my
down
God.
and put it in like the door cavity of the car.
Oh, it's brilliant.
Oh, no.
Have you done it yourself,
Apparently
Pro?
this guy, he stripped the whole joint. He took all the curtains down, took all the furniture, everything out, and they still couldn't work out where the smell was coming from.
Yeah,
that's
get
brilliant.
him. Get him.
Thanks,
Take
Pro.
notes, peeps.
That's it.
And then, just slide into our DMs and tell us when you've done it.
Yeah, when you've destroyed someone's life.
Yes.
Or just live a happy life. That's your best revenge.
Of course.
Anyway, Ben Lima
Yeah.
Bell time. Smallsy's in the surgery announcing a very big competition. And as Joel said before when I said, this dish reminds me of my childhood.
Yeah.
Have a good night, everybody. We'll see you tomorrow.
Good night.
Bye.
Ricky Lee, Tim and Joel's podcast on Nova.